What's up, my frag heads? It's your boy J Rock. Today I'm gonna be hitting you with another fragrance review. You already know. Um, this is gonna be something from the house of Christian Dior, and I'm gonna be hitting you with the three P's: presentation, price, and performance. And last but not least, we'll get into the scent. All right, here's the bottle. Today's review is gonna be on Aqua Fahrenheit from the house of Christian Dior. This is the presentation. It's kind of yellow. The bottom it starts off like a real dark orange and it keeps getting lighter and lighter. It goes to yellow. This is a 4.2 ounce. The original is 3.4 ounce. But a lot of times with these brands, they when they do the aqua version, they give you a bigger bottle, 4.2, because usually the performance is not gonna be as good, so you're gonna spray a little more. So since you're gonna apply a little more, they give you, you know, their conscience of that and so forth. So they give you a little extra juice. They give you a little bit bigger bottle, which I do appreciate. You get the batch code number at the bottom down here. The info. It's this weird shape. It's not bad. This just has a long neck here, and the atomizer is pretty good on these on the Dior fragrances. The atomizers are pretty cool. It's nothing special, but it is kind of unique and different as far as the physical presentation. I like it. I'm gonna hit this with like a 8 out of 10. It's um it's creative enough. All right, now as far as price, this bottle's been discontinued. I believe it's no longer available. So the prices fluctuate because you're not gonna find it in the store. So it just depends on what each person on the secondary market is selling it for. So I'll say it can fluctuate anywhere between 80 and like $120. So I'm not really gonna give the price a grade because it's everywhere. There's no set price. So it just depends on if you tried it, if you like it or not, and what you deem is worth paying. Now let's get into the performance a little. Um, I get around 5 hours. Maybe on a good day I get a little extra. So we say 5 plus. And whenever you get any fragrance that's titled Aqua, expect about 5 hours. Don't expect too much when it comes to longevity. So yeah, I get about 5 hours, and the projection is mild. That it's I'll put it above okay, let's say projection. If I just judge projection from 1 to 10, 6 being around average, 3 or 4 being like, you know, heading towards skin scent. This would be around a 4. Like it'll be above a skin scent, but it'd be below average in my opinion. So overall performance 5 hours, soft projection. I'll give it about a 6 as far as performance. Now let's get into the scent itself, the best part of the video. Check out these pairs. These are pretty good, man. You saw that's kind of beast. This right when you spray it, you get a burst of like citruses. You get a grapefruit and a strong tangerine note. It's, you know, it's kind of like an orange, but to me orange is more citrusy and the tangerine is more like sweet and juicy. So yeah, you get that tangerine and you get that little bit of that grapefruit. Give it some time to settle down, and you start getting that infamous violet note that Fahrenheit is known for. So you give it a little while, and that violet note is there, but it's not like in the original where it's like it's pretty potent and it's the main player. Here it's it kind of takes a back seat to the tangerine and the grapefruit. Like I feel like sometimes I'll smell my wherever I apply, right, and I can smell the orange a little more, and then sometimes I'll smell again and I'll smell the grapefruit a little more in the orange in the back. Like it's like they're um one projects more, one node projects more than the other node projects more, and it just keeps doing that whole juggling act. So that's kind of I like that though. You know, it keeps things interesting, and the whole time you still have that violet note in the back, and you could always smell it. It's always present. Now, when you get to the later on, like towards the end of the wear, you start getting like a leather note. It's a soft leather. It's clean. It's not animalic or anything like that. It's a clean leather note, and you still well, me personally, I get that leather, and I still get that orange, that tangerine. I still get that tangerine and leather towards the end. So the tangerine basically on my skin or to my nose, whatever it is, I get it basically from the opening all the way to through the whole use. It in the end, it's not as strong anymore, obviously, but it's always there. The grapefruit is no longer really there anymore. You just get the orange and the leather. Now this one, it's been discontinued and it's a nice scent. I enjoy it. I'm thinking, maybe they just didn't find a market for it because if you like the original, you might not like this. You might say, you know, I like the original. Why would I want to pay the same or more for a watered down version, right? For something that smells, that's a lot weaker, doesn't last as long, and then costs more. So you'll say like, why would I want to do that, right? So you go with the original. But I think this one is different enough where you could say it's not a redundant purchase. I think it's different enough where you could consider buying both. And also, if you're someone that doesn't like the original, maybe you shied away from this because you're like, oh, Fahrenheit, I don't like that one. You might like this one because you might say that one is it's too much. It's too potent. That violent note is too strong. Well, this tones all that down, and that could be just what you're looking for. You might actually like the scent. You just don't want so much of it. Like you don't want it too all up in your grill. You know what I mean? This would be perfect for you to give it a shot. If you guys is slipping at a good price, I'd say pick it up, or if you could buy a decan or something. I know now it'll be a little more difficult to find because it's been discontinued, but I definitely suggest check it out. It's a good one. It says aquatic, but it doesn't smell like ocean or water or no salt notes or any of that in this. It's I would say more of a leans more towards citrusy, but even then it's not really a citrus. It's kind of just its own thing. It's very unique, which gets major brownie points for for being unique. I would wear this summer, spring, fall. You could even wear it in the winter if you choose to. I don't know if I would just because the performance is in there, but I think this is definitely something you could wear year round. And it's not as masculine as the original, but it's definitely leans masculine for sure. This is something somebody younger in the early 20s can also wear because the original Fahrenheit, I mean, people in their teens, 20s, they might not like it, but this one, someone in their 20s could probably appreciate it a little. So yeah, it's a winner in my book. On the scent, I'd give it like a maybe like a 8.25 out of 10. Very pleased with it. I'm not gonna give the overall rating, just gonna score the scent because the price and all that other stuff is not set. So like I said earlier, but yeah, it's a good one, man. I would I'd say it's definitely bottle worthy if you find if you find one somewhere. Yeah, so before we end this session, how about you hit that like button, throw your boy a bone right there, help out the channel, help out your boy. And if you wish to see more of these videos, you like the content, you like what you saw, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That will notify you every time a new video's up on your feed. Oh, and if you want to get hardcore with it, go ahead and hit that bell because sometimes YouTube be acting kind of wonky and they won't let you know. So this way, you make sure you don't miss a beat. It'll let you know right on your messages. My new video's up. And I guess that's all I got for you guys today. See you all next time.